Dear Fools, I am very, very sorry that I did not post a review on Thursday. I was busy getting this haircut, which I'm not a big fan of, and so I don't like showing my face either because of this haircut. So I am terribly sorry, but I will talk to you about The Little Prince while I show you pictures. How does that sound? Okay. Again, very sorry. Love you. Sincerely, Chloe. So, The Little Prince is an amazing book by Antoine de Saint-Exupery, who was French, and so the book is originally in French, but it's been translated into many, many languages because it is just such a well-loved book. The book is from the point of view of a pilot who has been stranded in the desert when his plane crashes, and how he meets the little prince while he's there. And it starts out with him meeting the little prince and them being stranded. It cuts to discussing how the little prince came to be there in that desert on this planet with the pilot when he originally came from the little asteroid B612 so far away. And the little prince visits 7 planets and meets 7 grown-ups who teach him something, I'd say. But it's not really him that needs teaching, it's us. And they teach us something. The first planet is inhabited by a king who reigns over everything, but in reality has nothing to reign over. And the second planet is inhabited by a very vain man who only likes to be praised. The third is inhabited by a drunkard who is drinking to forget that he is ashamed of his drinking. And the fourth planet belongs to a businessman who owns the stars, and all he does all day is count the stars because he's a very serious person. And then the little prince goes to the 5th planet, which has a lamplighter who is sticking to his orders of what he's supposed to do, which is light a lamp at night and snuff it out during the day. But the planet is spinning so fast that he has no rest and has to decide between following his orders or getting sleep. And so the little prince goes on to a 6th planet that has a geographer who asks him about his planet and the volcanoes on his planet and such, but who has never left his desk because that's not what geographers do. Geographers are not explorers. Geographers are geographers. And so he never actually experiences these things that he is supposed to be an expert about. And so then the little prince comes to the 7th planet that is Earth, and he's on Earth for a year. And the little prince meets a fox who teaches him about love and tells him a secret that one sees clearly only with the heart. Anything essential is invisible to the eyes. Then it cuts back to the prince and the pilot in the desert, and they're parting because the prince has to leave to get back to his asteroid so that he can take care of his volcanoes and so that he can pull his baobab trees from destroying his planet, and so that he can take care of his flower, which is a rose and is common here on earth, but is really his only flower for him. And it is it's a fast read. It's like a super fast read, half-hour type thing. But it is an amazing book, and I suppose I could go more into detail about like the meaning behind it and what it's teaching us, but I don't feel like giving the book away kind of thing, you know? It's just one of those things you really have to read for yourself. And when I first read it, it was amazing. I cried. It was so good. Is so good. I love this book. And I hope that if you have not read The Little Prince before, that you definitely do. Because it's simple, it's not that hard, it'll take you no time at all. So it's not one of those, gosh, I'd really like to read that book, but I have no time kind of books. You have the time to read this one, and it is such a good book. I just don't see how anyone does not like this. In other news, though, I'm still very sorry for not uploading this on Thursday, and I am looking forward to seeing Greg and Patience's reviews on next week. To see their reviews next week and to actually upload one of those vlog type things that I've been meaning to do. Sorry about that. But have a great day or night or evening or morning or whatever time it is right now for you. Have a great one of that, and I will see you all next Thursday.